What's going on? I'm Liam from the Toronto studio, and in this video we're going to cover what is a good logo, what does a good logo look like, and how you can bring in these elements and this knowledge into your business to create a good logo for you. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing I want you guys to do is to log on to the internet and actually go to the torontostudio.com if you want to follow along, as we'll be using a bunch of logos we've designed as reference to what is a good logo, starting with Sweetgrass Hair Salon and Spa. Okay, so when we look here at the Sweetgrass old logo, it doesn't tell us much. First of all, it doesn't tell us that it's a hair salon or a spa. It almost looks like a gardening company with the grass, with the green, and the type doesn't match up. It really doesn't have any character or any defining features, and it's a little all over the place and messy. Now, when you look at the new logo, you actually see a really well done illustration of a woman with long wavy hair. You see the grass up at the top. You see a way, muted and pastel color palette. And this, you can just see the difference night and day between the old logo and the new logo. The character, you can tell it's a beauty salon and spa, that it's in the beauty industry through the imagery. It tells a message, and it's part of a story. Now, if we look down, you can see how it looks in black and white, and it's just as clear as it should be, so you can kind of see the night and day difference, And that's what's important, right? You want it to be clear, concise, and representative of your business. So let's go again. This time we're going to go to the Lord and Lion Lounge. This is the Lord and Lion Lounge. So the old logo was actually, when we were working with him, was done with a logo maker. And when you see it, there's no real character. It doesn't really seem like a bar logo, especially being an old British bar, an English bar that it was. There was no character to it. It's very flat and not dynamic. And it may have the lion, but it doesn't tell me much about the Lord, right? So, like being a royal. So when we do the design, we want it to be distinctive of the business. We want it representative of the business. Well, we know that a coat of arms was, a lot of royalty had one of those. We know that there's a lion in there, and then there's the R for royalty, right? And we have it in this nice gold, clean white lettering to give it this British English feel, with the crown and everything to just really stand out. Now, when you look at them, you can see them different night and day. The type, right, is more English and less modern, right? Because we want it to be representative of the business, and this didn't represent the business. This does, right? And you can see it in the black and white again, right here, representing the business, all tying together in a nice way, right? This is not nice. This isn't going to attract customers into your door. It's not going to bring people in. This will, right? And then if you look here, you can see how it looks in the bar, right? So that you can see the difference. Now let's keep going. Let's keep looking at down. We see Big Jack's Boxing, right? And we see the old logo, right? Big Jack's Boxing. Doesn't really look like a boxing gym. It looks very, once again, done in one of these cheap logo makers, right? Doesn't really tell a story. Doesn't really strike any power or imagery into the user or customer, and it doesn't instill anything, right? You want it to instill an emotion, and you want it to be still clean and minimal. So all we did, we redrew the glove. We added a flame around it. We added some color to it. Got a little bit rustic with the typeface, and it makes a world of difference. And there it is in the gym, right? So it's like these are really, really powerful when you look at what was versus what is now. Okay, and you can kind of see and with your own common sense the difference. Let's look at Richard and Sons Plumbing. Sorry, just click there. So let's look at Richard and Sons Plumbing. This was the old one, right? Terrible logo, doesn't say anything about the business, doesn't stand out at all, it just doesn't work. But when you look, right, you see the different colors, right? We still got those watercolors. You see that it works in black and white, and it's clean, and you see how it looks on a truck. You know, very distinctive, stands out against the competition. This blends with the competition. It mutes your business so it doesn't stand out or be seen by the people you want. Riverside ice cream truck. Once again, very messy, hard to read, you know, doesn't invoke a lot of emotion, doesn't tell a story, you know. And now we look here, right? You still have that script writing, but you have the most important text jumping off the background, which is ice cream truck, right? The awesome Riverside ice cream truck, telling people what it is. Riverside, I don't know what Riverside is. Oh, the awesome ice cream truck. Lost, completely lost. Now you can really see it pop, really stand out, and really show what it can do, you know, as part of a brand story. Let's go down to Bud and Bloom Dispensary. Oh, the small town look, very, you know, first dispensary in a small town. Doesn't stand out, very messy, doesn't really do it for me, right? It's very busy, you can't shrink it down. This is very clean, very minimal, very modern, brings in all those good elements, you know, the seed, the plant, all that great stuff. It's very versatile, it's impactful. We love this, right? Look at this difference night and day. On their packaging, it stands out. There you go, a little mock-up of what their display would look like. Very different. You can see the difference. And the last one, Northside Basketball Camp. Now this is a disaster. First of all, it reads Northside Camp Basketball. Doesn't say anything. It's so busy, so all over the place, messy, a lot of color going on. Doesn't seem like a good basketball camp. Northside Camp Basketball, not great. Here we go. Now you're seeing it very clean. Northside Basketball Camp has a very Nike feel to it, you know. Really simple work of lines for the basketball. Just works really well in both white and black and white. And fits on a jersey. Great. Really good. You can see the difference here. You can see the difference of what a good logo could look like against a bad logo. Okay, that's it. So I hope you found this video helpful. I hope it gave you some insight and information on what a good logo design looks like, should feel like, and should be. If you have any questions or comments or would like a custom video for your business, just leave us a message below and we'll make one. And we look forward to catching you all in the next video. And once again, check out the torontostudio.com. We have a bunch of freebies and good stuff on there to help you in your business journey.